Right, good evening all. Welcome back to, yet again, another TSC stream. Tonight we stick by moving around different areas of the country. Yesterday we were on the Wessex, basically dead centre of the country. Stream before, we're in the west. Today, we're in southeastern territory. Heading from Who to London. I hope everyone liked the little pun in the thumbnail or in the title. I had to. We are joined tonight by Henry, one of our usual guests. Gonna pour myself a drink so I don't die in what is now 16-degree heat.
Yeah, 16 degrees too hot.
There is a sunset developing outside. That'd be quite a decent sunset in a while. And yeah.
Also, you're gonna have to speak up a little bit if you ask me something, because I'm in a shunter, and they tend to get pretty loud. Hold on, let me turn you up. There we go.
It's a gronk, isn't it?
The gronk.
Yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into the game. You might immediately notice.
Do you drive from the left or right side of the gronk?
Right.
So if you're looking out the back window.
Oh, if you're looking out like the big windows, you should be on the left of.
Oh, I'm on the right.
Ah, that's fine. You can be on either side, really. It's both
Yeah.
it's got driving controls on both sides. The way I'd do it though is I'd go on the side where you've got the on-off. That's how I'd do it. But yeah. It says we've now moved over to the game. This doesn't look like a thumper. That's because it's not. 66080. We're on the Isle of Grain bit. Up here. Grain. So what we need to do before we get in the thumper is move this over to Who Grown Up. Oh, sorry, Who Junction Up. We'll dump it into road 1 or 2A. And Henry, you choose.
What are the options?
1A or 2A.
Go 2A.
Alright. Go into road 2A. So yeah, what we need to do is go over the mains, over onto the main line, over here. And then once we're past, we need to wait for. Oh, that's not my shunt, is it? I think there should be a shunt somewhere. That might be mine, actually. That'll allow me to cross over and into the yard. So, without further ado, we should have the road. That's very loud, oh my god. Anyways, without further ado, charge the main res, keep the loco brake in, and forward, ESD works, loco brake off, give notch 4 I think that is. It might redline, I'm expecting it to redline. Henry, yeah, where are you shunting by the way at the moment?
I'm shunting at Norwich.
Fair enough.
Hold on, I can't hear anything.
I don't think the stream can hear a lot because I have to have the volume low. So when I blast the horn inevitably, it doesn't literally take everyone's eardrums off. But then you can't hear the engine in the cab.
Yeah. Oh, I can turn that down now. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic.
Why FNAF?
It's in my head.
Fair enough. Yes, as we move off the IOG line, we have quite a lot of sand and a few wagons of ballast on here.
I signaled some shunting the other day.
Fair enough.
It was quite fun.
But yeah, the thing is, this train is just extremely heavy. There is a lot of weight behind that shed at the moment. So I'm going to do this is a way I've seen a driver do, which is as soon as I hit the point up here that allows me to reverse into yard, I'll press the train length button and then I'll aim to stop when that fires off again. So it's that point there I'm looking at. Actually, it's that one. So I'll count down the whole length of my train. It's this one, isn't it? Which one is it? Ah, God, no, it will be this one.
Why won't it couple? Oh, there we go, hold on. I've done it, I've coupled up. Right.
Bring in a little bit of brake. We'll stop long of signal November Kilo 454. There we go, and now my train is past that point. Now change that point back over and set it into road. Did you say 2A, Henry?
Oh yes, 2A.
There we go. That's set.
It would stop just short. Right, we'll have to go into the edge. That's fine. Slow down, go into notch. And because we're on the right, we can see, right?
Now setting back.
Oh god, that braking. Oh
How fun is this? 5, or about 4, and there you go, there's 5 mile per hour. Back over into boot.
The braking I've just done, I should be on fire right now.
Rebs have now settled to, so Gov is governor. It's going to notch 2 because the amps would only come down to 343 because the loco's in a warm state.
I don't want to go too fast, otherwise I won't be able to stop in time. No, usually you wouldn't connect up the air pipes or vacuum pipes if you've been older things. But so I'm using the loco brake. So I've got to go slow.
It's a bit of an incline here to get into the yard.
Yeah.
Never knew you sort of, climbed up into the yard.
I seriously missed it. The points of set. The points of set themselves. You joke. Right, I'm gonna make sure I stop in time.
That was actually quite a nice shot. Just reversing back onto 2 road. You should fit into road, realistically. I was originally going to take out Chinook. 66723. Oscar then brought up the idea of the thumper earlier on. And I was a bit like, yeah, you know what? Let's do a charter. Oh, that's quick. Let's bring that speed down a little bit. You can see our ride off to London just there. Engine's all off, probably got no air in it. And I'll just act as my own shunter. Right, keep it coming. Thank you, level 100. Good evening, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, cheers. Just shunting sheds, really. For Thumper. Should be quite a nice drive for Thumper tonight, because we'll be taking it all the way to London.
Right. Okay, I've just hit the JNATs. Where did they couple in? Right, somewhere here. Oh, that was not nice.
I'm going to move
Usually
forward
you'd
a
have
little bit.
usually you have someone stopping you. Right, let's couple those. Go into reverse.
Oh, I've just realised
Switch
something.
those around. Yeah.
The MRL/VTG JNAs, they have an extra flash compared to the SCOSA ones. Because if you look here,
An extra what? Sorry.
they call it flashes. It's the danger overhead live wires stickers.
Oh.
They're typically known as flashes. So yeah, as you can see, there's a flash, as it's called, on the side of the wagon of the MRL/VTG ones. But if I have a look at the MRLs, no, sorry, not the MRL. I'm not looking at the Mendit ones. The Wiscosa/Network Rail ones, the flash should be here. If we look at both sides, it's not there. Oh, the flash is in the middle. What? Alright. Stop up there. Whoa.
Alright.
I shut my engine off. And my ammeter went from 0 to 4,000. Oh, yeah, to 4,000 amps.
Oh yes, that's how you shut an engine off. It goes kaboom.
It went to 4,000 amps. Sorry, what?
Kaboom and then turns off. That's how it works now.
Oh god. Fair enough, Anki 1100. Have a good rest of your evening. Oh my god, that just shot up. Right, I'm gonna manually vent the brakes to 0. Just so I know for sure the train's not going anywhere. And we'll park brake on. Wow, that's some impressive stats. So, unit EWS 66080. Engine on time, 81,559 hours. Wow. Right, come on, park brake. I've got places to be. I need to go get that thumper set up in a minute. So, you can just show on, please.
Thumper.
Please park and brake. Please. All I want for Christmas is the park and brake to show on. Come on, I have London to get to. Please.
Oh my god, it won't stop. Is there sanding? Yes, there is.
It shows on.
The sanding did not work.
Thank you, park and brake.
I'm gonna have to use that. Because you wouldn't connect up the air, but... Right. Let's get out.
Henry,
Yes.
I have a slight problem.
Uh-oh.
The
Go ahead.
thumper won't start.
Have you ran out of fuel? Oh, is this the AP thumper?
Yeah. Full tank of fuel.
Yes.
Right, let's go into the battery cabinet. I had this issue earlier.
Yeah. You can turn on the biz.
Yeah. But
The
this
biz.
thing is, if your train doesn't turn on, you know how they say turn off and on again?
The biz.
Turn off the brake isolation and just put the BIS back in.
The biz.
And now
Do.
what should happen is it starts up. Now I say should
Yay.
and not it will.
Oh. Is the Thumper worth it? I'm pretty sure it's quite a fairly old pack.
Help?
Why is it shaking? It's like the engine's on.
It's not, because we're at 0 RPM.
Yeah, but it's at 66. Pirate. Oh. Oh no.
Okay,
The
let's
limit is
do
5.
a bit of fault finding.
Is there actually faults that can happen in this?
Finally.
I don't know, it was so in depth. He really. Oh, Richard? Richard Armstrong, yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really does. He likes his thumpers and his. What's the other one? The 4 2.
The 411s and 412s.
That's it, 411 and 412.
Thing is, the stupidest thing about all of this is what I had to do to get it running. I had to turn ETH off and then back on again.
Really? Is that all?
Yeah. So now I've got ETH on and is being supplied from the train.
I want to take. Yeah, I want to take these sets into the sidings then.
Henry, well, think of a random number between 1 and 99.
82.
Fair enough. Because that'll be the number that we put on the front.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. On this side, aren't I? I haven't got lossless scaling on. I recommend lossless scaling, by the way, Freddie.
Yeah, potentially.
It's a pretty good app. It just makes it better. I mean, I know it uses AI, but you're downloading free performance. And it looks good.
Okay, that's not good. What's my area code?
Where are you?
Who Junction.
Okay, hold on.
I swear there's a CSR board around here somewhere.
Hold on.
Because remember, I'm on CSR at the moment. I'm not on.
Oh, CSR. You're not on NRN.
No. Got a Cab Secure Radio. Please tell me there's an area board around here. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Train sim, I swear if you've crashed. Okay, good. Well, we get the well, not the information code, the area code. Let's have a look around here.
I can't find them.
Wait, no way.
What?
No way that was by chance.
What? 768?
Yeah.
Oh, I found the CRS codes. Right, where are you? Who Junction?
Yeah.
H. Oh my god, this is so good. We've got the CRS, the NLC, the TikTok, the STANOX, and the STANME. HO. Actually, hold on, I can search it, can't I? Who depot? It's not there. Who? Oh wait, here we go. Who junction up yard? XHZ.
But I need a number.
Oh, no. It just says CRS. XHZ.
Let me do a Google search.
What does it say on that?
The CRS code for Who Junction is C8 or CSR. We're gonna have to guess, I think. Or Stanox codes. Wait, hang on. Henry, I'm gonna send this to you. This is what I've just found. The GSMR does DAS. Since when? On 521050. Oh. It might say area lost. If it does, then I've buggered it. Isaac, good evening, how you doing? I don't think I can turn that off actually. Which is a shame. It's annoying.
But have you found it?
No, I just put random numbers in and hope it works.
Oh, the NRN codes are the same as the CRS ones. Where are you? South London.
Who Junction. So
South
like,
London.
wouldn't say that, no. It's more like Kent, really.
Oh, Kent. 90. Well, that's near, like...
It's 90, is it?
Well, if you look... Oh, hold on, I've just opened. That's...
Oh, yeah.
That's the map. But, yeah.
It will be 90. Actually, before we fully head out, we'll have a look around 2 Junction. So 66768. This is a loco that's most recently done route learning for the Britannic. I don't think the short's gone up about that. Don't think I've done that one. Potentially because it's not very interesting if you look at it. Yeah. Although, yeah, that's here. That's by sheer chance that's here as well. We then have a line of sheds and a what I'm going to call a shed on steroids. That's one of the nicknames. The other one is super sheds. We'll take a look at this line of 6 though.
No way. Sorry, Fredo.
Just sat here doing naff, just waiting for other duties.
I've been nominated for Work Experience Placement of the Year award.
What the hell?
Fair enough. I don't know. I mean, I hope I get the best. I mean, some people worked at co-op. Nothing wrong with that, but work experience wise, trains.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, at this line of 6, we have freight line is 66538. Sat here not doing a lot. Just sat here waiting to work another service. Behind it, we have 3 X EWS sheds with DB branding. Starting with 204. The only dash 2 in the yard, I think. Behind it, 78. And behind that, 018. Which makes up this line of 3. Behind it, we continue with DB, this time with Shankar in form of 101, which is quite nice. The DB lineup is then completed with 004 I Am a Climate Hero. I'm still yet to see this. I do want to see it, to be fair. Be nice to have on a clay for a while. (66109) T Sport Express starts in next row. Also DB. Just very nice. Then we have 009. This one, it rings a bell. Why does it ring a bell? Let me have a look. It rings a bell. Oh. It's still got the original gen headlights. So why does 001 ring a bell then? Sorry, 009 ring a bell then? I don't know really. Anyways, it's here. Then we have the shed on steroids. GBRF's only one. And at the moment, it's on known to Colas. 59003 Yeoman Highlander. Predominant around Westbury and Eastleigh, especially with GBRF, but this thing basically lives at Westbury. It's one of its main bases now. You know what? It's quite a nice shed, isn't it? With the -1 lights. That top light, I think, is just painted on, which is a shame. But yeah. Then we move over. We've got our thumper made up of the correct set, I think. 2 power cars on the front and 1 on the back, as per realism. Then we have a yard of 3 different rakes. 723 forms its own rake of 20.
What speed should you be allowed to hit? Like if you're coupling up to something and you can't really predict where you are. What speed will be safe to hit?
When you don't know where you are, please explain further.
When you can't see. Yeah, I'm joking. If you can't measure, okay, never mind. If you can't, oh, I've moved back. I'm just coupling up.
Well, if you don't
Okay.
know how far away you are from a train, it's a speed at which you feel is safe and you can have a safe stopping distance.
There we go. Coupled up now. Okay.
Yeah, and 723 is its own rake of 20 GBRF branded JNA X's, I think these are. Nothing will tell me. Okay. Filled with ballast. Oh, this isn't ballast, is it? It's ag. This was going to go to Angstein, but it now won't. We're in the thumper. We also have, what was it, 080? Yes, 080 that we just brought in from the Isle of Grain spur with the mix of sand and ballast. Then have a selection of JNA Ys, I think these are, and JNA Cs, network rail. Just standing here. Only a few JNA Ys are loaded. Which isn't too bad. We then have a shorter rake of JNA Ts, I think. All loaded with sand. It's the VTG blue ones. So primarily Freightliner's responsibility. Very clean as well. I think I've put a mix of weathering in here. Yeah, you can see some of these are much dirtier. That one's a perfectly clean one. That will be straight up against 528. Wait, 528. Oh, Madge Elliott MBE. Borders Railway Opening 2015. Which one was this?
Don't forget to save.
3.8. Okay, it is different then. Anyway,
Don't forget to save.
Yeah, I'll save in a second. I presume that was towards me.
Yes.
Okay.
Just in case anything happens, because
Yeah.
I almost crashed. Oh.
These will stand at the staff halt and watch the thumper leave. I know that signal was clear, so I know we're good. It's a bit of a downgrade though, isn't it? Onto the mains. Why me? Bit more than you'd expect, isn't it? Especially when here is just dead flat. That's like a raised level as well. So here we go. The next station stop is where the tour will start. So that's where the headlights are. I don't have headlights. Okay. It's not going very quickly. Blimey. We could be here for a while.
Half past, by the way.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go at 1:30, by the way.
Alright. God, it's not going quickly at all. Come on.
Oh.
There's 3 power cars on this. Oh, the emergency door won't open because the handle's not up. Yeah, I don't need one of the heaters on. It's middle of summer. Oh, that doesn't work. That's a shame. That'd have been something like really like niche.
Oh, that was close.
Alright, just because these are air brakes doesn't mean I'll stop them perfectly. I can try. Anyone can try. But this is a different brake to what I'm used to. But I can't slam it into emergency because the brakes will do nothing. I have to step it in gradually. Trains, good evening, how you doing? Alright, tour starts at Gravesend. Not a pep trains, no, we're in a thumper. In a thumper this evening. It's actually really fun to drive. Shot about 30. You warned me about the 50. But I was going 45. Okay, trains, yeah, thumper to London today. If we make it that far. I hope we make it that far, but don't know how much hope I have myself there. Apparently I can briefly blip the fire bell and the game just goes, yeah, it's fine, I won't shut the engine down. Welcome to Gravesend. So if I like dump the brakes all the way, sometimes I have to, if I drop the brakes entirely, I'd slam up to here, brakes do nothing. unless I manually put on as much as I need, or drop it back, and the brake will rise to what I want. I don't like this system, I'll be honest.
Right, let's shut this down. So, alright. Make sure that's done. Make sure the headlights are off too. Alright, we put that on. Right, we've locked.
There's the bell.
Here.
The next station, Dartford. Yeah, trains, I've seen about that actually. Weardale and Teesdale. I might end up getting it. That's all in the sale, isn't it? When does the sale end?
10th.
Ah, bugger. Okay. Might get it tomorrow then. I'll think about it. Floor network. Yeah, I'll have a think, trains, yeah. I'll have a think. I might well get it.
Yeah, what?
Weardale and Teesdale. Actually, have a look at that. Ooh. 100 miles. Does it have a route map? Oh, it's got a rat in it. Ooh. Barnard to Bishop Auckland. Auckland to Darlington. Bishop Auckland to Weirhead. Darlington to Durham. Darlington to Middleton. Durham to Barnard Castle. Shildon. Ooh. We're bringing Shildon into it, are we? I might. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. I really will have a look at that. Partially because it's got Darlington, which might be good for when the railways properly become 200 years old in September. Actually, let me have a look. Yeah, if you can, please, trains, yeah. Yeah, because I'm quite interested in that route now. Yeah, September 27th, the railway's become 200 years old. So a route with Darlington's ideal because of the Stockton and Darlington Railway.
Also, don't expect things to get... Well, they're not really nationalising it. I mean, they are, yeah, but the government don't have enough money to have track and train. It's either track or train. So, Network Rail is essentially becoming Great British Railways. And the name, the branding, nothing's... It's not going to change their performance.
Actually, trains does have Stockton in it. If it has Stockton in any capacity, that would be really good for a stream.
Right, that is done. So if I release that... Wait, hold on. Something must go up. Oh. Where's my mouse gone? Right. So we've done with that. I'm gonna go toilet real quick and I'll be back.
That's a shame, trains, because Stockton and Darlington Railway. If there was Stockton, there's Darlington. Imagine that for what do you call it? Stream on the 27th. A run from Stockton to Darlington, aka the first railway the country saw. In fact, no, it was the first railway the world saw, wasn't it? But yeah, it still is Darlington. And maybe a run to Shildon's in order. Because obviously you have a museum in Shildon as well. Hang on, 43102. Maybe with 18 or with 159. Shildon to Darlington. That's not a bad idea. How's that sunset developing outside? Might get a photo of that in a second. Where am I? That's after North Fleet. Do you know what? I'll be back in a minute. I has returned.
Oh my god. Hello.
Did I scare you?
No.
Thank you very much, Trains. I'll have a look at that after the stream. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad route. Right, time to blast through Northfleet. En route to the capital. God, this thing's painfully slow. Heading 47.5. It's quite nice having 2 power cars, not 1. Where's the station sign? Where are the Northfleet station signs?
Oh, I don't know.
Northfleet doesn't have any. Bugger. Okay. We keep driving. Actually, how many vehicles is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're basically. If you want to go like power cars to just normal coaches, we're a 3+5. If you want to go off fact, we're technically a DMU. 8 car. Indeed, Trains, yeah, over HS1. Ashford down that way. Ebbsfleet and the end of HS1 here. We go on to Standard DC. And London over that way. We're not going towards Pancras though. We're off towards Victoria. Yeah, fair enough, Trains. I'm down here a lot on TSW, but never really on Classic. I'm always on Birkenhance instead. Okay, that is cool. That is actually quite cool. You've used like a signal arm and placed a electrical cabinet on it. Obviously must be like a raised platform in real life. So you've used like a signal arm. You know what? That's quite cool. Soon through Greenhithe. We hit the limit. Engine's restarted though. Well, restarting. As we're passing through Greenhithe. for blue water. In other words, green hive. Another opposing platform shot? Yeah, go on then. Oh my god. Come on, engine. I can make a cup of tea in the time it's taken to restart. Come on. God. Vince, one recommendation I would do is, in your settings, is it on full screen or windowed?
Oh,
So,
me?
no trains in chat.
Oh.
Because what I do is I think mine's on windowed borderless. Because what it'll do is if you, because if you're on full screen or I think on borderless, what it'll do is if you're on full screen or windowed, what it'll do is when say you open like another application on top of it, it'll like when you're better off at explaining this. On like windowed, so on like full screen, where you bring up an application on top of it, and it sort of tells TS to go do one, and like closes it, if you get what I mean.
I know what you mean. I don't know how it fixed it for me, but my computer used to flicker occasionally. But it's like fixed itself, and now I can keep it on borderless.
Because I think mine's on windowed borderless. But say if I were to, I don't know, stick Discord in front of it, you're not going to see that because OBS has got it to show train sim. My engine's now actually started. I made like 6 cups of tea in this time. Bloody hell. If it's like I think mine's on windowed borderless, so I can stick some in front of it, but TS runs in the background. I think so, trains, yeah. If you go into settings on your home screen, because it won't be in here. If you go into settings on the home menu, it should be the first menu that comes up, which I think is window type. Harry, do you happen to be on train sim?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything in particular?
No, I'm just sitting in a Strancer.
Fair enough. Would you
I'm
mind?
about to shut. Go on.
Would you mind having a look in? Just watching a signal step up as well. November Kilo 4 and 4. If you go into settings, does like that like the options like borderless, full screen, all that. Is that on the opening page?
Hold on, let me save. Let me just get to the 37 real quick. What was that? Right, save. Quick, hold on. So, what were you saying?
When you go into settings on your home screen,
Yeah.
you know the like window options.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Like when you open up the game. So no, when you open
Yeah.
up settings. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in graphics. It says borderless, full screen, or windowed.
Okay. Because trains. I think the one I run it on is borderless. I think that's the one that yeah. That then doesn't shut your game down, so it doesn't have to restart. If you get what I mean. And has November Kilo 414? Yes, now gone to proceed. Wow. So from here you can see you proceed, double yellow, single yellow. Oh my god, it's a defensive driving dream. So technically, if you were standing here at November Kilo 414 on maybe like a single yellow, you could probably see the train down there. Wow. It's in the game settings, trains. Like when you're on the home screen of the game. It Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, I'll be honest. By the way, Henry, I don't know. You know the engine in the Thumper? Like, to you, does it sound like the engine in a 20?
What?
The engine in a Thumper? Does it sound like maybe like 1 in a 20 to you?
Hold on, I'd have to hear it. Oh, what class are they again? 205s.
Yeah.
How's 205?
Well, the Thumper 1001 is a 201. Reality.
Let me. Keeps showing me models. Right, hold on. If I just search the AP one, because that'll be decent enough sounds. Ugh. Adverts. Sort of. I think the 20s are a bit more like they're a bit more turbocharged, I want to say.
Yeah, I've been chatting to because I know a few people at GWR. They're enthusiasts. I've had a small chat with them about it, and they went, "Yeah, it does sound like they have the same engine, but I think one's naturally aspirated and one's turboed."
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, it is literally one's turboed, one's naturally aspirated.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, they still sound wicked. Yeah, no worries, trains. Oh. Are we getting ready to go? Yippee. Let's get towards Lake Green. So let's curve off up towards Slade Green. So we're going to go past the depot and then 3 Slade Green. At which point we will keep going. We've got to get to London. I think 20s are the turbocharged engines. I'll have a look in a minute. Excusez-moi. That's not where the platform is. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Oscar. But yeah, just casually floating above the tracks. Excuse me, where did the laws of physics go?
We stole them.
It's one of the XP. Where are we currently?
Just left Dartford, next station Slade Green.
Well, I don't know the routes. I take it we're in the Northampton. I
Yes.
don't know, was it 1? I don't know.
Yeah, 1001.
I do like in driving this area in trains, and it's kind of southeast. I do quite like it. It's quite nice to drive, and it's a different as well because it's there.
Hey, Oscar. Hold on.
You
Now I
can't
can
hear that.
hear you.
Good evening.
Yeah, I do agree with you. It's quite a nice section to drive, isn't it, really?
It's just different. It's not all this big overhead electrification. It's nice.
Yeah, you don't have all that.
Control.
You don't have all that horrible spaghetti. Just being like, yeah, you want to get like a drone shot? Nah.
Yeah,
Spaghetti says no. You know,
He says no.
it's not computer says no this time. No, spaghetti says
Spaghetti
no.
Spaghetti says no. Excuse me.
Over the electrification, Henry.
Reach LA.
Yeah. Oh, very nice trains. Was that for F1 today?
Wait.
Because I was going to watch F1 and then I completely forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget about it, I was out.
wow, it was actually for once.
That sunset's getting better. Let me get another photo.
You know what? No, I don't. Ooh. I do know something though. I might leave the call because of this part of it. So.
Right, anyhow. That's another good photo. Matt Armstrong. Wow. Very nice trains.
What pack do you want next? I want the 59. I want, like, I think they should make a separate pack, not an enhancement pack 2.0. Discontinue the old one and make a 66 slash 59 pack for like 20 or 15. Because although they're good, like the 37, the 50, the 87, it's expensive.
Yeah. Also, trains per
Well,
chance. You know, Oscar got his penalty on what was it, the back straight?
You got a penalty?
no, not
Yeah,
me. Just
Oh,
because
I say.
because trains. I've seen a little bit about that. What was it for? Because apparently it was very harsh braking under safety car release. But surely you're meant to back off anyway, aren't you? I was going to open it up to you as well. When
Well,
you know when the safety car lights go out at the end of a safety car, you're meant to drop back, aren't you? If you're the leader.
wow, but he did
Yeah,
slam on the brakes to like
yeah,
you're thinking it's wet, it's greasy. It's like you could tell he knew what he was doing. It's not like
very George.
it's not like
Very George Russell.
yeah. He didn't just like back off, which was safer. It's wet. You couldn't really see because of the spray. And to be fair, he's lucky Max didn't crash into the back of him. He knew what he was
Yeah.
doing. I don't,
Like
I don't think there's much denying that he did wrong.
yeah, from what I've heard, it was because I asked Hayden, who we haven't actually seen in the stream for a while. I said, was Oscar doing it intentionally? As in, did he intentionally back off that much to do like a George Russell and make Max overshoot him? And Hayden said he has the legal right, but he's stopped by 2 times the legal amount. So he basically went down by, what was it, 100 kilometers, 100 miles per hour, roughly. But apparently he went way further down than you should. And that's why. Which, to be fair, after George did it, it literally looks like they're playing like a game of who's going to get Max his race ban first. It literally seems that. And to be fair, you know, if we're going off like that, it kind of seems like we're trying to make it an F1 online lobby.
I'll put it this way: it'd be something I would do.
Yeah, well, I was going to think something you do in an F1 online lobby is take me out going up the hill, mate.
I've never done that.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
No, I've
Yeah, but yeah, still, if we're going off what Max and Oscar have done, so not what George and Oscar have done, it literally seems like we're playing a game of who can get Max his race ban first. Because Max is obviously on 11 penalty points now. One more, and it's a ban for a race. But apparently there was talk of if Max gets 12 penalty points, it's a 3-year ban. I think that might have just been speculation. I don't think they're actually going to ban him for 3 years.
3 hit ban. That's
fair enough, trains. To be fair, F1's been boring in recent years, hasn't it? Max, Oscar, I think you'll agree, won't you? It's been pretty,
No.
pretty boring. Apart from the end of
That's
last year. Yeah, all things considered.
Like I know so well. I know. The thing is, I've been watching, or I started watching back in 2018. And to be honest, I've just stopped really watching it now. Because there's always someone dominating in some sort of way. So it always ends up just being.
Yeah, I think the way I see it is domination is only fun for so long. You know, this year it's a bit of a fight. You know, you've got Mr. Oscar Piastri, Lando. Max is barely in it. Let's be honest. You know, that championship is quite open this year, but I think Mr. Pastryman has definitely shot ahead of everyone else. You know, that's undoubtable, I think. He's very much just kind of gone, right, bye, have a great time. I'm off. You know, Oscar's very much done that. In fact, as predictions, who's going to win the WDC this year?
It's probably because he's gone off.
Oh, and by the way,
What?
I swear,
Is it somewhat? Sorry, you go first. Actually,
I swear, the GWR network can't get a break. Earlier on, trespass between Newton and Plymouth, and now everything coming from London is running about half an hour to an hour late because someone's trespassed between Reading and London. 1 Victor 6-6, Dundee to Penzance, or Dundee to Plymouth, cancelled at Bristol due to a person hit by a train. Have we actually had someone hit 3 different times in a day? Oh my god. Welcome to the GWR network, everyone. This is literally we can't get a break. When did the delays start happening? The delays started at 5:30. Whoa. Whoa. Excuse me. What has happened? 1 Charlie 86, Pad Plymouth, arrived Newton 10 minutes late, left 99 late. I'm sorry. What the hell? Oh, fair enough, trains. Yeah, I don't usually shunt Slate Green though. But yeah, I'm sorry, what the? I'm resisting saying the F word, because that's exactly what's very tempting to say. What the hell has happened to the GWR network? Yeah, okay. It looks like the network is dead today. Oscar's just left as well. Seriously, what is happening to my network? We've had 3 different people today. In fact, 2 strikes and 1 trespass. But yes, to anyone wanting to venture on the GWR network anytime soon, let today be a bit of a lesson on what to expect. Delays, and delays. Whether that be due to fatalities, trespass, signals deciding computer says no, points deciding computer says no, IETs deciding computer says no, anything. Just welcome to my region. The country, the whole network is welcome to my network. Very nice trains. Are you heading to London as well? To tell you something, you'll get there miles before me. I don't care that I'm doing 4 over. We're 4 over now. I don't care. Power's being kept in. I need to get some speed up. Oh, are you watching YouTube by chance? Because I can hear that.
Yeah, I am.
Aerith up next. God, where are all the cancellation reasons?
I mean, I'm on. Can you hear that?
Oh, what?
Okay, it's fine.
Oh god, cross country have put all their cancellation reasons down as unknown. GWR earlier on put it down as person hit by a train. Oh, I can hear that, Henry.
You can hear that.
I've got in the server, I've just put all like the cancellation reasons today. That is mental. This is Southeastern Network trains, yeah. My god. Next up, Belvedere. Let's get shot through Belvedere. Not going to Charing trains, no. We're going to Victoria. Although, if needs be, I can change to Charing.
Tell me if you can hear stuff in a minute. I've turned it on to like normal. I'm not sure if it does anything, but hold on. I'll just check it myself.
Actually, I don't know where to go to London Bridge. Don't know. God, I don't like people that do this. They've got their tripods all the way out past the yellow line. Stupid. Obviously in Train Sim I can do that because I don't suffer wind turbulence or anything. But in real life, I hate people that do that. Number one, it ruins a shot for everyone else. And number two, stupid. Number three, dangerous. Oh, Abbey Wood, upcoming. Amazing. Same place. Oh god, trains better get on with it then, mightn't I? Better get on. Trains, just to confirm, where are we racing to? Charing, Bridge, or Victoria? Yeah, just don't mind me still on the Elizabeth line platforms with the ETCS boards. Very nice. Right, trains. I'll race you to Victoria then. My shot's gonna get blocked. This happens in real life and it's so annoying. This reminds me of Bristol Parkway as well. You could stand, because the yellow line's about there in reality, so I could stand here, like in this case on the yellow line, pan around and there's just stuff in the way. It's a bit annoying. Although, the Elizabeth line here. Shame there's no 345s. Next station, Plumstead. And the tunnels into the Elizabeth line fully. And this must be one of their depots. To be fair, I don't know where half depots are. I know there's one at Old Oak Common. That's it. On this side as well. Wait. How come one of them's electrified to 750 DC third rail, and two of them are electrified to nothing? Eh? What? And after a certain point here, you lose electrification and you've just got to roll it. Oh. It's because it needs to load in. Okay. Parta area. Private property. Or private property, no trespassing. What buildings come down this time? Yeah, I did trains from the workshop. Plumstead. Still full throttle and not yet at 60. This thing is so slow. I could walk to London faster than this. My God. Ah yes, Hope Junction to London in 9 business weeks. Nine business. Oh. There we go, it works again. That's annoying. I choose the stupidest spot. Right next to a bloody fence. Woolwich Arsenal. I've got to get on a little bit then trains, don't I? Then again, I am pausing every 2 milliseconds for screenshots. So naturally I'm going to be a bit slower. And plus I'm in like a slower train as well. That's past Stockyard. So I'm a mile behind. Lovely. That's a 20! That's a 20! And that's a 30! How is the G-force exceptional? Acceptable. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Okay. Good, good. We're down to 30. Just a huge oh bugger moment. Aha, well, vampire. Yay. Oh, where's Woolwich Dockyard? Realistically, probably next to the dockyard. Where is that? Because I ain't seen a dockyard, I'll be honest with you. Okay, hang on. Oh, this is Woolwich Arsenal platform. I'll tell you something, that's quite a long platform. Can take a tanker. Not bad. Do I have a banner repeater perchance? Yes. And it's one of the ones I bought up, I think, the other night. It goes green when there's a proceed. Yippee! I'll be honest, trains, I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah, I'll be going right. And then past Ankerstein Wharf. This is where I would have taken Chinook instead, if I wasn't doing Thumper. Hang on, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oh. Actually, am I? Yes. Okay, so you need to go left here then. And then work my way down towards Blackheath. Oh, you're going Charing? Okay. We'll go towards that way then, trains. And past Ankerstein. Past Greenwich. I suppose this could be like a London Wanderer, couldn't it? Go past London Bridge, past Cannon Street, that's Smithfield. Oh, City Thames Link. And then there's Blackfriars. So I could just do a London tour here, couldn't I? From Who Junction, down here, up towards Bridge, through to Charing Cross, back to Bridge, up to Cannon Street, back to Bridge, up towards Blackfriars, not onto Thames Link. Then I could go down here towards Loughborough Junction, curve off, go up here to Vic, and then could maybe go down here towards Hayes, back up again, and then maybe down towards Swanley.
I'm back.
Or maybe down to Tunbridge, because you can't go wrong with a Tumper at Tunbridge. Oh. Tunbridge.
I'm not sure if I heard.
Alright. I just called it Thunbridge. Since when did you
Yes, you did.
pronounce? Since when did that? Well, since when was that Thunbridge? That's Tunbridge. Tunbridge. Since when was that Thunbridge for? That's yeah. Then I could maybe go back up towards Grove Park, back down to Bromley, and then maybe back up past Grove Park, past Hither Green, back up towards Bridge, reverse, all the way back, past Who, and go back to Rochester, and then back to Who. Or maybe even down to Faversham. I have no idea. Oh, Sheerness. Anki Lover, welcome back. Passing Westcombe. Blimey, trains. I still don't get this point system. Because Trains has been here for like, what, over an hour now. When did Trains join? 9:11. This Trains has been over an hour. It's pretty much been commenting that whole time. Yet he's still locked on 75 points and now down in P3. This makes no sense, does it? Ah, we've got the obligatory fly die on windscreen. Fair enough, Anki Lover. 100. Yeah, Steam's pretty good, but it's, you know, a lot more difficult to drive than Side Diesel. But, yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. Because, I mean, Trains has been here the whole time. Oh. Well, for the last just over an hour. Nearly an hour and a quarter. But yeah, at the end of the day, he's still locked on 75 points. I have no idea what's going on. Because realistically, if we're going off how the point system should work, yeah, Train should be first. Because he's had like the most engagement in chat. I have no idea what's going on. Radio Trains. Thank you. To be fair, I think I need the help, but any help I'm going to get, because I'm so far behind. I don't know what I'm putting on power. I have a 30 in a minute. come, trains. Are we near the shard? That's near the centre, isn't it? Oh no, we should be near the shard. I'll see. Well, hello, London. Yeah, by the way, something if I'm cool about the thumper, right? Because I've got electric train supply on, the revs idle at 620 RPM. But when I put on power, let's say not above 620, what it'll do is it'll drop the revs to match the throttle position. Not, for example, if I was in an HST and I put the HST into notch 1, the power car supplying ETS would not differentiate, it would stay at 1000. And when I brought the revs up to notch 2, it would stay at the ETS RPM. And then if I were to put it to notch 3, it would then rise above the ETS RPMs. So if anything, this is kind of quirky. The throttle position adjusts, you know, towards your throttle position no matter what. But if you've got ETS on, your RPMs stay at that relevant RPM for ETS, 620. I don't understand this train. All I know is it works. This train works. It's dead ass slow. And yeah, but it still sounds amazing. That's right, Anchor, yeah. We're now over 2 hours. Which now seems to be like the new baseline for streams. They always now seem to be around the 2 hour mark. I don't think there's been a stream that's said like 1 hour something, or even below an hour. Quite a while. And Florex on a slight uphill. As you can see here, oh my god. That is a peak and a half. Look at that! Oh my god. You can actually see where the tracks go on that downward, or like on the uphill and then on the down. Oh my god, that is... bloody hell. You might have, Anchor, yeah. Then again, I saw the view count drop all the way to nothing while you were still commenting. So I don't know if it's just a little bit on the broken side.
Video is a bit better.
Hmm?
I find. Alright, I've got 40 more seconds until I'm gone. Well, actually, I'm gonna watch this first.
Also, Henry, I'll send you a screenshot in a minute.
Is that a camper in Leicester? Excuse me. I know. I've got 40 more, got 20 more seconds.
Yeah, Henry, I'm going to send you a screenshot now, actually. Look at that, like, it's not camera, is it? The, look how the elevation changes in this. That is wild. I'll send that to you on Discord. That elevation change actually looks like
TCR.
scary.
It goes like, oh, is it like 196 or something? Oh my god.
I mean, look at that like peak in the track there.
You could fly in.
Yeah. I can see why it's 30.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that's a peak and a half. Yeah, you know, if you hit that at the wrong speed, boom, you are in a completely different postcode in less than 5 seconds. A very nice Anki. It's a decent county until you look at the rail situation with, you know, 3 different incidents in a day. But yeah. No trains. Yeah, I don't know why. That view count is weird because now it's saying there's no current viewers. But then, like, clearly there is, you know. Interesting trains. I'll have a look. Got Maze Hill next.
Going out.
Hmm?
I hope the stream goes well.
So yeah, I'll chat to you tomorrow most likely.
Right, see ya.
See ya. It's now just me again. Yeah, Maze Hill. Would Greenwich be next for me, trains? If so, oh my god, you are like a country mile away from me. Yeah, Maze Hill, then Greenwich. And then we curve off towards... oh, it's a GLR. Nice. And we rejoin New Cross. All up here towards Bridge. Depot. New Cross. New Cross Gate. Hello, stable. Oh, underground stables here as well. Cool. It's a good question, trains. It's like that in Birkenhance, but I have everything. Graphics quality is high enough. Or high enough that it should show everything. But yeah, it's still milk bottles. I'm not sure. Oh my god, I am incompetent as hell. You know what? Rash. Don't worry, trains, I'm on my way. I'm under half a mile away. I'm nearly here. hook up in a second. Oh god. Right, please brake. Preferably. You know, it'd be really, really nice if you were to brake. Thank you, Hello 20. Assist is definitely allowed. I'm driving with due care attention. I don't see it, Trends. Look on. And send it in the server. It might be a texture glitch. Floating clock. Eh? Is it off this potentially? It was like dead above the station. Or destination mod. Ah, trains. It might be that the tower hasn't loaded in for you potentially. That is weird. Also, by the way, what the hell is this? Why is this just like sat above the rails? Why? Oh, is it to power the signals and all that? It might be, because obviously you can't do it. But you can do it here. What? Okay, trains. I'll keep an eye out for that. Right, trains, is the race back on? Tell me when the race is back on. Really, trains? Is the press P potentially, or have a look at your headlight controls? Is your MCB potentially tripped, or is it come out of the power mode? Ah, I forgot about the doors. Oh, fair enough. We are rail fans. 350. Electrostar. 50, 50. A4s. Bonfire. Ooh, Dyson. Cat. Spam can. Tornado. 4F. Maybe another one. Peak. Shed. Hogwarts Castle. I think that actually is a castle. I don't think I need to say why I've called that a bonfire. I think that goes without saying a little bit. Which means that's what I don't get, you know. There are a few castles knocking around, you know. You know, use an actual castle, not a hall and just go, ah yeah, it's a GWR loco, no one will notice. Excusez-moi. You know, if you want to make an authentic movie, just use the right logos. Warner Bros, that's all we ask. Just use the right train. Potentially trains, yeah. I don't think I've seen a hall actually. Dead serious, I don't think I've seen a hall. I've seen castles, most notably Element Edgecombe, Nunney, and Clun. I've seen Manners as well. Most notably Lyddham. Very nice trains. Come on, speed. We're under threat of an EMU here. We're under threat of an Electrostar. Come on. Come on, you useless thing. You got 3 engines. Come on. I want to get towards Bridge and Charing Cross today. Not in the next 4 weeks. You know. Come on. Because I think you're going to win. Because you're in an EMU. And one thing they say about electrics, whether it be electric cars or trains, is what they say, as a positive, your power is consistent. Whereas in a diesel, it can blip a little bit. Graffiti. Nice touch. In a diesel, your power can fluctuate. But in an electric, you get 100% of what you demand. Whatever you demand, you always have 100% of it. Down Cannon Street. No, thank you. The up Cannon Street, please. Cannon Street up. Good. Wait, are we going to Cannon Street? Oh no, we're not. We're going to Channing. We're Charing, aren't we? Bugger. Oh bugger, I'm going the wrong route. That's awkward. Right, over again. You know what? Over again. Into platform 4. Please send me to Charing. I don't want to go. I don't want to go Cannon Street. Metropolitan Junction, up fast. Yeah, I guess so. Waterloo East. Over Cannon Street 4. By the way, trains, I'm going to stop here at Bridge temporarily. I just need to fully assess my route. Okay, good, I'm not going towards Blackfriars. I am heading towards Cannon Street. Nope, not Cannon Street. I'm heading towards Charing Cross. Charing Cross, Charing Cross. Right. Going to Charing Cross, right. Good, 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 good. I'm going to the right place at least. And welcome to London Bridge. Aha, the Shard. Wait, hang on. This is the Shard, isn't it? I'm not going completely insane. Because that's not the Shard, is it? This is the Shard. I'm Googling this. To be fair, as long as I'm accurate. Yes, this is the Shard. Good. I'm not a complete idiot. For once in my life. Good. That is the Shard. I have no idea what that is. I have a gherkin. Google. It is as well, trains, yeah. It's the gherkin. So you've got the gherkin. And the Shard. And the odd one's walkie-talkie. Which one, Trends? Well, this one. Enough. Right, welcome to London Bridge. Thing is, I'm usually leaving over here with, I think last time was ages ago. In a 4558. But you know what? Let's not do this under a canopy, and yeah, let's not have one of the exhausts right underneath the canopy. That's not going to do anyone any good. We'll park up over here, or at least the fumes escape out here potentially. We're on flat 6 train, so you're over here then, I think. So yeah, I think you're over here. I'm on 4. Ah, you've got like a oh, I have to go over a point. So I think, slow from the get-go. Because Jones, are you 20 off plat 6? Because I'm going to be 20 off plat 6. But then when I cross over here... Wait, what? Oh no, I'm over here. So when I cross over here, I'm 15. So you've got a 5 mile per hour advantage over me. Right. Thumper. You've got a bit of work to do in a minute. Right, we're temporarily stable. Yeah, I'm as well, Trends, yeah. Just put up the blank in the window, which I think means this train is stabled. So I'm going to stable here until 11. Right, I'm going to go at 11 o'clock real time. And then we have the final... How far is it? I don't know how far it is. Basically, from Bridge to Charing. It's so close the blue line can go all the way there. So, leaving 11 o'clock real time, the final showdown. From Bridge to Charing. Fair enough, trains. To be fair, I don't know half the roads in my own town. So, you definitely know more than me. Actually, it's quite a nice orange. Usually in TSW it's like a solid white. There you can see like shadowing as well. The cheese grater. Fair enough, trains. The cheese grater. Can only imagine what that looks like. Actually, I'm here for another 4 minutes. What does a cheese grater look like? I can see why. Oh my god. That actually looks like a cheese grater. The hell? Cheese grater 2, approved by City of London. Ah, good. Which one is it, trains? Is it? I suppose I've got to look like the one. I've got to look for the one that looks like a cheese grater. Now where is the grated cheese? It's somewhere around this building, isn't it? If I want, oh, this one. Hmm. Interesting. Who's messaging me? Oh. Hang on a minute. Oscar's just sent me something. Okay, I'll have to delay till a few minutes past the hour. Right. Okay, it was just a YouTube short that someone made. And he uses like the sound of someone called the Ginger Fella on TikTok. To be fair, it's really funny. Right. Paddle off. Ready to go in. How long is it till the hour? Doesn't tell me. Right. 2300. Trains, do you want to count us down? Oh, no, never mind. I've lost like 20 seconds. Come on, Thumper. There is work to be done. have to slow down for 15. I've got to play as fair and stick to my limits. Thing is, trains, if you get to 25 first, you can just hold 25. I can match 25, but that means nothing. It's going to be a case of who can break the latest, and do you have better breaks? So you've got better acceleration, better brakes. I think I know how this final showdown is going to go. So I can try. But it's whoever breaks later. Like I said, you can slam your brakes on now second. I'm not confident in my brakes, so I have to be more cautious. I'm speeding. Have to train to 25. Slam the power. Come on, amps. There we go. My God. I'm going to have to keep it in notch 1. Because if I need to put on power again, I cannot afford to wait for my amps. I have to keep the motors going. They're now set at normal idle. So I found out ETS is equivalent to notch 5. Why are you saying I'm diverging? Lima 28, why? Trains is passing Waterloo. Yep, I'm done for. Tango Lima 24, why are you flashing? Belvedere Road Junction. Yeah, no need hitting the platform. I've lost. That's it. I'm doing 2 over, but it's going to do nothing to the final score. Yeah, merging over. Thank you, Tango Lima 20, for telling me that. I need to get myself down to 15. So I'm going over once, not twice. Oh god, trains, it's going to be now a case of who's last break. Because I'm set at 15 now on the Centre Road Tunnel. Centre Road thingy. Isn't this bridge getting refurbished eventually? It's like a whole bridge section built for Plat 3. Rolling into the platform. But it's not who gets there first, it's whoever stops first. And I don't plan on braking. Is there any trains? You've got better brakes than I have. And I've got to stop a decent way away from the buffers. So there's still a chance the trains could have it. I was given that on Wish, I think. Unless trains has beaten me. Which is of course likely. How did you derail trains? Oh god. To be fair, trains, you're not alone. I thought I was going to stop a bit long as well there, to be fair. Okay, that fire alarm sound is good. Let's bring that door back in. Door. Thank you. Lock that back up. I'll take the paddle away, because that'll be relevant to me in the other end. Let me make sure to follow suit trains later on. Please tell me I can do letters in this. Please. Because I'm going to put HO on the front. please? No. I can only put numbers. Trains, pick a number between 1 and 99 to put on the front. $69. Fair enough. Funny number. Can't go wrong with a bit of humour sometimes. Lock that up. There we go. Nope, no, that 6 is wrong. That 6 is wrong. Bit more. I want to get it level. I'll call that level. I don't have ADHD, but it needs to be perfect. Let's stop playing around with the blind. Close it back up. There we are. Stable, Charing Cross, flat 4. Oh. I'm just holding everyone hostage. There we go. Go on, everyone, get off. Because I'm on a mission. And locked. So I think that a paddle is basically a sign of B. You left the handbrake on plumb. Let's just get all them dead flies off the window. Then again, this is on the back. Oh, it's like the engine. It's like the engine's trying to turn over. It's like wobbling. But it just won't start. Do I need to... A second, it's going to kick into life a bit more. Boring. There we go. Right. Anyway. Let's get this screen up again. Oh, very nice trains. Up to Scotland. I'm still trying to work out where I'm going to go for a bit of time away. Vaguely thinking Scotland, Isle of Wight, maybe Isle of Man. No idea. Yeah, very nice. Up to the Scottish Highlands, I presume. Oban back to York. Very nice. Speaking of train rides, I so badly want to do the sleeper. In fact, that might be something I do for the journey away. Because what I eventually hope to do is down to Penzance from, I don't think it needs to be said from where, but in case anyone doesn't know, I'm not going to say from where, but yeah. You go down to Penzance and then blast up to London overnight. Say the GWR sleeper trains. The Night Riviera. To be fair though, I want to do the down sleeper instead. Because, should I say why? It sounds bad if I say why. It makes it sound really bad. It's because I want to experience a recovery operation. Yes, genuinely, it's just because a 57 might magically blow up and need recovering by an HSC. So, you know, it sounds really bad if you put it like that, doesn't it? Then again, let's have a look. All day. Monday. Oh, why did it run fine for? Can I just have like an example of where it died, please? Please? Is it that much to ask for? To prove my point a little bit? Oh. Friday. 1 Alpha 50 Penzance pad. 302? No, sorry, 602. How do I say this? Engine go bang bang. Apparently, it was smoking in Penzance. Yes, dead serious. 602 decided I'm going to ignore all of the laws and just start casually smoking. So it got swapped for 800 302, and 602 still isn't on the main line, by the way. It's a pretty serious failure. But you know, all of that kerfuffle meant the sleeper left Penzance 76 late. It regained everything by pad and was 10 early. And then they cancelled 5 Alpha 50 pad to Reading TCD because it's an IET. Yeah, 302 was drafted in. And honestly, it's so funny. Trains, I'll send it in the server later on. In fact, I'll send it in the server now, under general. Look at that formation, it says. Because what happened was the up run got canned. The sleeper got canned on the way up, but they still had the pilot booked. So it said 800 302 plus 57 603 to Paddington from Reading. That would have been really funny though, watching a 57 drop onto an IET. Obviously, that didn't happen. What happened was, on the next day's down sleeper. No, it wasn't actually. On Friday night's down, 301 ran down with 603. What happened was then 603 picked up the set 602 should have run and went blasting back to Reading. 301 then worked the one it should have. 5077 Stoke to Plymouth 802108. Actually, what's on tonight's beds? Ooh, there's an alloc. That's boring. It's 305. That's route learning on Wednesday. I was hoping it'd be 301, but it's 305 that's booked to come off at Plymouth. I don't want to say 305, it just looks like 312. At least 301 doesn't have the donor anymore. It looks slightly different. It's 305. God's sake. Oh well, it's another. I was about to say it's another sleeper. It's another 57 I can tick off. But that is so bloody boring. Why? You know, it'd be better to have 301, you know, personally. It looks slightly better than different to 305 and 312. Oh well. So yes, on Wednesday, expect a YouTube short to pop up of 305 route learning. I will disappoint you immediately off the bat though. There won't be like tone hellfire like 604 was giving. Because my driver mate has time off. So, yeah. That's annoying. Oh well. No, trains, unfortunately not. They just force people to sit in those ironing boards and sleep. How the hell they expect people to do that, though? I mean, if you're gonna count the sleeper, put an HST on. People can sleep a bit more then. You know, forcing people to sleep in IET seats with diesel engines underneath. I've not trains actually, no, let me have a look. Oh my god! What the hell? It's a bit interesting, isn't it? Just casually floating clock. Oh well. Train sim shenanigans. But yeah. Trains, if you want to see the slight abnormality on the Allocs, have a look at Newton on Friday night. Actually, let me have a look. Was it Friday night? Is it Friday night Newton you are indeed looking for? Let's have a look. NTA Friday. Yes. Have a look at Friday morning Newton. It'll be the first service that comes up. No, second service. Alpha 50 Penzance pad. Formed of 9 vehicles. And what I find stupid is the sleeper says it's formed of 3. That's because it's only counting the seated coaches. It doesn't count the 4 sleepers behind it. So in reality it's a 7 car. But it's only ever counted as 3. Because that's the amount of seated ones you have. So what is going on with this leaderboard? Because Anki's still number 1 with 150 XP. Isaac, who was there for like 5 minutes, is on 75. And Trains, who definitely should be first, who's been here for the last 2 hours, listening to my boring ass voice, is on 75 and P3. What the hell? God knows. Unless it's 75 XP for each time you join the stream, which would make more sense as to why Anki's gained 2 lots of 75 XP. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, Chains, what do you want to bet the beds fell tonight? Actually, what's on the down? So what's on the up tonight? Oh, God. I'm sorry, that's the funniest thing I've seen all evening. 1 Alpha 50 Penzance to London. Left Penzance 23:06 hours. 111 minutes late. And 6:03 is still booked to Hull, by the way. Yeah, Trains, I've just pinged you in the server for that. The lateness of tonight's beds. It's usually Charlie 50 somewhere in Cornwall. But for the last 2 sleeper runs in a row, it's been the upbeds that have suffered. At Penzance, may I add. We've just gone further and further back. Once we had the upbeds fell at St Austell, then we had them fell at St Earth, then we had them fell in Penzance, but got replaced quickly, and now we've had it fell at Penzance, but 602 is still booked to Hall. I can't get over that, man. That is just so... violently upsetting. God. At this point, GWR should just throw in the towel with the upbeds. Genuinely, they should just throw in the towel and just call off the upbeds. You know what? I'm going to ask for some gen on this. Right, I've just asked what's happened to 3. Because it's still booked to Hall. I can't get over this. Welcome to the region of where I live. The Western region. And welcome to the best day on the Western region ever. The sleeper's dead. There's been 2 fatalities, 1 near miss, probably an IET give up, cross country terminating early, 603 is just dead as you like, because it's still getting later, by the way. 602 died on Thursday night. I reckon they've done a wrong report, and it's actually 2 that's hauling. I like the 57s as well. At this point, GWR could genuinely get skips and they'd still be more reliable. Okay. I think it's time to end the stream. I can't believe this railway. The thing is, apparently if we get skips, they're not going to help. But at the moment, 57s are just for laughs and giggles. James, by the way, if I find anything else extremely funny, like if the down beds suddenly decide it doesn't want to work, I'll put it in the server. Because this is... Welcome to my region. Genuinely welcome to my region. It is the worst. And do you know why? It's because this region is the last to get new trains. Like anything new build. Right. Into the outro. I'm gonna need another drink. No bomb. It's boiling. I'm gonna tell you, my throat's just dried up. Sorry if that's just deafened anyone. What's Henry sending me? Just have a look. Right. In the description down below, there's a link to 4 Discord servers. I nearly said 3. No, it's 4. My new, my old one, Oscar's server, and Henry's server. Feel free to join any of the 4, not 3. Any of the 4. However, please note you need to be 13 or above to join as per Discord terms of service. Just gonna pour myself a drink. Feel free to like and subscribe as well. Feel free to like this, tell me do you like what we do here, and subscribe so you never miss another stream or video, and to help this channel towards its goal of 500 subs by September. Good drink poured. Oh yeah, also feel free to show Henry some support, as he was guest earlier on this evening. And Oscar, he's not in the description. Actually, supposedly you can tag people if they're over 1k. Oscar is now over 1k. No, it won't work. Okay. But yeah. On that note, I think I've got to go on a 57 watch and just make sure things don't get worse than they already are. In fact, when is it due through here now? 1:46 in the morning. Okay, alright. It's never going to recover. It's still going to be 2 hours late. Lovely. Right. Alright, on that note, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next stream or video. Take care all. Hope to see you there. Farewell.